how are you? Good. Have you been here before?
Yeah.
Sir, you need to leave. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Call 911.
Yeah, this man was caught in dead-ass 8K resolution, bro. She got his ass in crystal clear, high definition, 4K capture mode with a...
So this one only happens when perversion goes to the extreme. Because what was he even thinking about? Because the 4K was a little bit too clear and he caught the guy red-handed. Pants down. And by the way, if you don't know what happened to the guy, after the guy getting caught, the guy decided to take away his life. Because apparently it's like the embarrassment was a little bit too much. And today I want to shout out to one of the realest YouTubers, Mori, who I got most of these compilations from.
Now on January 11th of 2025, like the new year just started, this is crazy. A man by the name of Nautica Malone, who was a senior at Central High School in Phoenix, Arizona, pulled up to a restaurant by the name of Bikini Beans.
Bikini what? And now I see where the problem started. Because how do you sell coffee in bikinis? This is the first time I'm hearing about this.
It's kind of like a Hooters or a Twin Peaks where the girls are dressed very seductively, very sexy, very skimpy clothing. You know, the attire that men like. But apparently at this establishment, they seem to have a problem with people pulling up to the restaurant in their cars through the drive-thru with no pants on. Dudes pulling up, rubbing their Johnson. And one of the employees, we don't know her name, you're gonna see her in the reflection of this video, decided that she had enough and she decided to pull out her phone this time to record this man.
Why will all these ladies be dressing provocatively? Making all these men get out of character and then you even decide to record them. It's all your fault. And why would the ladies even say that they're tired of all these men acting inappropriately? Of course they have to act inappropriately, especially when you're dressed like that. Tell me which man wouldn't act inappropriately. It doesn't make sense. Because look at all those women and how beautiful they are. And it's not like you're dealing with one woman, you're dealing with a dozen of them. Why will you not act inappropriately?
And this is what happened.
Hi, how are you? Good. Have you been here before?
Yeah.
Sir, you need to leave. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
Of course it has to be unacceptable because why will a man be driving, especially a Mustang, without his pants and holding his dick on a broad daylight?
Call 911.
Yeah, this man was caught in dead-ass 8K resolution, bro. She got his ass in crystal clear, high definition, 4K capture mode with the brightness adjusted. And immediately, as soon as he saw that phone, he knew he was cooked. And the thing is, like I said, it's like a Hooters, it's like a Twin Peaks. It's like any male-oriented bar establishment where guys go to drink, eat wings, look at all the cute girls dressed in booty shorts and...
Look at all those girls, even if it were you. Tell me why I will not get tempted, but anyway, the guy went overboard. Coming to buy coffee without pants? No, that's perversion.
basically just have a good time. But apparently, because this particular location has a drive-thru, a lot of dudes feel as though that it's okay to pull up with no pants, rubbing their schmeat ready to go. So as soon as the chick steps out to take your order or hand you your food, you're ready to shoot up like a rocket ship. Like, I now see why this man took his life. Like, this shit is embarrassing. But again, he really didn't have to go that far, bro. He could have just took the L, accepted it for what it was, apologized, disavowed the behavior, promised to never do it again, and kept it pushing. But no, he decided to take his own life from what I suppose is the sheer amount of embarrassment through this viral video having been seen by millions of people all over the world. And that's his fault. Like, it's kind of sad, but he was a father, he was a husband, he had a kid, and he left them behind.
And why is it that it's always the married men who are always doing this dumb shit? Because now imagine, the guy even had a beautiful family with a beautiful child, and he just decides to leave them behind.
Because his perverted ass couldn't control his Johnson. Like, he really didn't have to do all this. And we can see the girl in the reflection, just a regular looking chick pulling out her phone because she's tired of dudes pulling up to her place of work, rubbing their meat.
Sir, you need to leave. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Call 911.
It's crazy too because she got his driver's license, bro.
Exactly, the number plate, I almost forgot. It's all over, so even the guy is speeding so fast to get out of that place. The number plate.
His driver's license was exposed. Had it been at night, maybe there would have been more cover, more obfuscation. His whole identity maybe wouldn't have been out there, but it was broad daylight in the middle of the day, 1 p.m. in the afternoon. His son really decided to pull up and do this shit, bro. And
same to me, I was even thinking, why will this guy do this thing in a broad daylight? He could have done it even in the evening hours. Don't people drink coffee in the evenings? Why will he do this thing on a broad daylight, in the afternoon, in the middle of the day? And yet even the guy knows that he's married and he has a child. And we're in the modern world where people can record. You didn't think of all that. I really want to understand the thought process, how this guy came up with this idea. So see now, he's left a beautiful Mustang, a beautiful wife, a beautiful child. Who's gonna take care of all this? But anyway, let's get to know a little bit how the family felt about this and what type of person was he. Especially from the brother. 15 years you've been my brother. I keep crying because of all the memories we have together and we can't make any more. I miss you, bro. I miss my best friend. I wish I would have came to me. I miss you. Damn funny ass joke. I miss you. Random roast parties. I'ma miss you. Just miss talking to you, my best friend. I love you, man. I wish I told you that more. I thought we would have watched our kids grow up together. It's tearing me up and it doesn't feel really. I'll see you in the next lifetime, brother. What type of English is this, you guy? If you are writing English, write proper English that everyone can understand. What type of English is this? Anyway, moving on swiftly. I think this is from one of his friends, if I'm not wrong. I am so mad at you right now. How could you leave us, my big brother? The funniest guy in any room you walk in. An unforgettable pillar in my life. I will never let them forget your name. Long live you. So it seems like the guy was a very joyful and a funny man. And the guy decided to take the funniness to the bikini coffee shop until it wasn't funny again. Crazy. And if you want to know how this thing really went viral, he is one of the newspapers saying, called the Arizona Madness. Man without pants shoots himself dead after a wild coffee shop encounter. It's too much to handle, man. Man, rest well. And you shouldn't have done this thing of taking your life. You should have just apologized the same way Maury said it. Try live with it, and then with time it will just die down and people will forget about it, because there's so many things happening in the world. Anyway, subscribe to my channel and let's meet on the next video. While you subscribe, listen in to Maury a little bit.
Be one of the most down bad stories I've heard in the last few years or so. Like, I'm not even lying, I'm not exaggerating, not even trying to hype this story up. Because when I show you what I'm about to show you in this video, what this man did, what he was exposed for, and the reaction he had after being exposed, which I suppose he thought was the only option he had left, you will be just as flabbergasted as I am right now.